guys doing? How are you guys doing this morning? It's a beautiful day in my neighborhood. Would you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? I don't know why this live. It's the network, guys. It's a network. So just before I could say, oh, subscribe to my channel, then the network was like, I ain't doing this. Guys, sorry for the lightning. I think the direction of the sun is not making it. Sorry, guys. Yeah, it's a beautiful sunny day. The sun is out and it's a beautiful thing. Excuse me. If you are going through depression, this is the light you need to be facing this morning. Go out of your window. Go out of your bed and stand next to your window. Open the blinds and face this sun. You're not only getting the vitamin D in, but it's going to also help your dopamine levels. Okay? Just inhaling the fresh air through the window in gets rid of some of the anxieties and helps you to see some light at the end of the tunnel, so it can get you motivated to get out and get functional and get being, and be productive. But this morning I want to talk to you about expectations that people have on others. In this world, right, you have people that provide food for you. You have people that gives you whatever you need, especially if you're in Africa or other parts of the world. You have people that you just look up to, that hey, no matter what, they are going to bring you the next daily bread. Have you thought about them? Have you gone out of your way to reach out to them and check on them and find out how they could also be doing? Has there been a period in your life where you have reached out with your expectations as usual and they could not meet your demands? How was the feeling like? Did you turn around hating them, disliking them, and starting to have names for them? These people could be celebrities. These people could be your friends. These people could be your family members. Have you expected them to do certain things for you and they couldn't? Have you decided to hate them, bear grudge with them because they could not meet your demands? Ask yourself, who does those people reach out to in times of need? Does it mean that just the fact that they could be there for you, they don't have needs, they don't have periods where they are crushed and they are depressed and they are hiding, but everybody expected them to be strong, and so nobody even cared to reach out to them and check on them? Have you gone out of your way to pick up your phone and be like, oh, I know it's not the time that you send me anything yet, but I was thinking about you and I thought I'd just check on you? Have you done that? So I want you to know this morning that just because people are strong, people are always there showing up for the whole world, for you, for everybody, does not mean they are not human and they don't have a need and they don't have periods where they just need somebody to also be there for them. When that period comes and you reach out to them with a request, with your demand, and they are unable to meet your needs, do not bear grudge with them. Just be human. Pray for them. Ask God to come true for them so that they will continue being there for you financially or whichever way. The least you can do is pray for them and be thankful to God for their lives. Most of the time, people that are considered strong, determined, outgoing, to you they may be outgoing. Like some of us, we put on the camera every day to come online. Doesn't mean that that is who we are. Doesn't mean that we like people being in our face all the time. When the camera is on, we can be showing up. But when the camera is not there, we may not be those people. Most of my co-workers will tell you, I keep to myself at work. I stay in my lane. I will be decent, like civil, professionally appropriate. But I'm not the best type that will be all bubbly in people's face and all over the place, right? I'll do my job right, but I'm not all that in people's face like that. So when the camera is on and people are showing up, does not mean that the camera is off, they don't have their own struggles. So show up for them in the little way you can, through prayers, through checking up on them, and not going out of your way to hate them. You will see Ghanaians, family members, friends, people like, oh, she's been abroad, she's got nothing to show for it. But they don't realize that it's because of them that you probably got nothing to show for it. The minute you start trying to show something for it, you get hated. You get family members disliking you. You get friends, oh, she's stingy, or he is stingy, or this or that. When did your family member come and visit, and you went out of your way to use your own money to cook for them to eat? When did your family member come? Do you know that some family members even think that when you even give your own money to cook for them to cook for you, all of you to eat, they are serving you. Yes, something they are serving you. Even when you buy the food stuff for them to cook, for all of you to eat, they think they are serving you, so they don't have to do it. They will rather, when you say, oh, buy me this from the roadside so I can eat, they will use your own money to buy some of the food for themselves. But if you buy foodstuffs sitting in the house for them to cook so you all eat, they won't do it, because when they do it, it means they are serving you. So think about it. When the person can use your money to buy food from the roadside for himself or herself and for you, but will not cook, how do you think of your fellow human? You understand? So my message for you this morning is, show up for yourself. If you don't show up for yourself, you can't show up for others. Because most of the time, the people you show up for will not be available to you. But when you show up for yourself first, you are able to show up for others without expecting them to show up for you. If you can show up for yourself, you will not have the oil, the resources, the reserves needed to show up for others. When you show up for yourself and you are okay, you can show up for your kids, for your staff. If you're an employer, you can show up for your children, your friends, your family, and also external people, like do charity, donate to NGOs, provide support to others. But when you don't show up for yourself, you will not have the reserves. If you are not okay, you can help any other person. If you are not happy, you can give happiness. If you don't have money, you can support someone who needs financial support. It's getting hot. It was suddenly chilly when I left the house. Plus, I have not warmed the car for close to 3 weeks. Yeah, almost 3 weeks now. So I think it's now getting heated up. You see what I'm saying? If you don't show up for you, you can't show up for somebody else. So set boundaries for yourself and for others, so that people don't go out of their way to cross your boundaries. When you are unable to show up for them and they choose to hate you, it's on them. If you are unable to show up for them, it means that you are not done showing up for you. Without you showing up for you, without you being okay, you can't help someone else. So my message for you this morning is, show up for you first. It's always good to extend hands to people who need support. But don't forget, people who need support are not usually those who comes to support you when you need help. It doesn't matter if it's family. You can kill yourself. You can put your head on a silver platter for whoever. When you need help, most likely the people that will help you is not going to be the people you helped. So make sure that you are okay, psychologically, emotionally, financially, health-wise. Invest into your health. Invest into your health. Most of the time, until people see how bad I am, until people see how bad I am, I'm trying to do sister love, so bear with me. Until people see how bad I am, they just assume that I'm like 25, 22, that kind of thing, you know. You get it. People will go out of their way to hurt you and expect you to not say anything. People will go out of their way to do whatever to you, but they expect you to close your nose, your mouth, your anus. You can't, and your eyes don't. You can't see, you can't smell, you can't talk, you can't poo-poo. So make sure that you are putting you first in all instances, whether it's your kids, your family, your parents, whoever. When I came to this country, I was always prompt to work. And what I'm going to tell you, it's not a good habit, but I'm telling you it. So you make your decisions, right? I show up to work 15 minutes, 30 minutes early. I will clock in. That was when they started enforcing the 7-minute early time, that you cannot clock in more than 7 minutes before your start shift. If you start a shift at 7 a.m., you cannot clock in before 6:53. So you have to clock in maybe 6:54-ish. You have to clock in not more than 7 minutes before your start time. I will always be at work on time. I'm always showing up. You can call me, oh, this person called out, and you bet I'll be there. I will show up right away to support. And I will tell you, as the years went along, I started learning. Just the fact that you show up and you are always there. When state comes in the building, you are there helping. When others don't come to work, you are there supporting the organization to strive and to be able to meet state and federal regulation standards. Does not mean that if you did something, they will look at all your good history. They will fire you. Somebody can go and snitch. Somebody can just sabotage. Somebody can just do something that is not even your fault. They will get rid of you. So over time, I started learning that I will go to work because I want to go to work, because I need the money. I will do the overtime because I need it. I would do whatever it takes to be there because I want to, not because someone wants me to. It has gotten so bad that even now, sometimes I'll be late for work. But make sure that when you are picking up a shift or doing anything for somebody, it's because you want to. If you are doing it with expectation from the person on the receiving end, then don't do it. If you are doing it out of will because you want to, then go ahead and do it. If you are doing charity, whatever you are doing, if you are doing it because you want to, go ahead and do it. But if you are doing it because of something you are expecting in return, most likely you are going to be disappointed. Don't do it. Don't do it. If a family member asks you for money and you know doing it will affect your life at that moment, don't do it. Just tell them you don't have it. They may not be happy about it, they may hate you for it, but really that is what you need to do. Anything that you will do that will affect your mental health, don't do it. Whenever someone asks them, you make a request, if you saying yes to them will affect your mental health, will affect your happiness, will affect your finances, will make you uncomfortable somewhere and nobody will know about it, but you are the only one that will. Don't do it. Don't. Every time you are saying yes to somebody, ask ask yourself, how does that affect me? So if it's going to make you miserable, don't do it. You don't go out of your way to make people happy, so you stay miserable. When the Bible says that do unto others how you want them to do unto you, the Bible didn't say that you should what? Do for them even when you are unable to do. You do for them what you are capable, what you can do. That is just being human. Do the right thing for others. If you do, you cut me here, blood will come. So I don't want to cut you, because if I cut you to you too, you have blood coming out, and I hate seeing blood when I get cut. So I don't want to cut you. You understand? But if not cutting you results in me being cut, it means I have to cut you so I don't get cut. You understand? You do unto others what you want others to do for you. So do you want people to be nice to you even if they are going to be in pain? No, because you don't want to do to others when doing for them will keep you in pain. You understand? So put you first in every instance. When you are okay, others that you help will be okay. If you are not okay, it affects everybody else around you. It affects everybody else around you. Take note of that. And remember, it's still Epa Worldwide. Don't forget to like, share if you don't mind. Subscribe to my channel. And follow me on TikTok, Epa Worldwide, Facebook, Epa Worldwide, and Instagram, Epa_Worldwide. I have been back, and already I'm on the road. So I will see you guys in the next video, okay? I know I have videos from Ghana I'm supposed to edit. I'm not good with editing. That's why I have not been posting. But right now, I feel like it doesn't matter. I'll be doing lives, you know. The editing, it makes me more lazy, and then that makes me not to be consistent. And I'm trying to be consistent, so I will be doing these short lives with you guys. If you don't mind, subscribe to support. I love you guys, and I'll see you later in the next video.